Okay, so what if I told you there's a world hidden right inside our own? A world where the legends you've read about are real, and a war, older than civilization itself, is happening just out of sight. We are about to dive deep into a story that spans ages, a war fought by immortals. And it all kicks off with one totally baffling statement. Right? Just let that sink in for a second. How can you be miles above and miles below sea level at the exact same time? This one cryptic line is what throws us right into the deep end. It's a statement that immediately tells you that the normal rules of our world, they just don't apply here. It really sets the stage for something truly epic. All right, so at the absolute core of this whole saga is a secret war, one that's been pulling the strings of human history from the shadows. So let's meet the players. Now, we're not talking about some simple good versus evil thing here. This is a complex, never-ending struggle between beings with unbelievable power. I mean, these are figures you've only heard about in ancient stories, but they are very much alive, and they're locked in a fight for the very future of our world. So on one side, you've got the Guardians. They're led by Ashwathama, a cursed but incredibly noble warrior. Their whole mission is to protect humanity, and specifically this one mortal man, Om Shastri, who is way more important than anyone knows. And on the other side, we have the adversary, Nagendra. He's brilliant, he's ruthless, and he's got a dark ambition to completely remake the world in his own image. To really get the scale of this war, you have to throw out your normal calendar. We're not measuring time in years or centuries. We're talking about yugas, these vast cosmic ages that track the rise and fall of goodness in the universe. So this fight isn't new. It's eternal, basically woven into the fabric of time itself. And this, right here, illustrates it perfectly. Ashwathama himself explains it. The four yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali, they aren't a straight line. They form an endless infinity loop, a cycle of creation, destruction, and then rebirth. This war between the immortals, it's like a constant in the universe, happening over and over again. So, okay, what's the endgame? What is this big bad Nagendra actually fighting for? Well, it all boils down to an ancient prophecy and a hunt for a power so great it could actually shatter this eternal cycle for good. Nagendra is trying to find 9 words. But get this, they're not just words written down somewhere. They are powerful souls hidden away in specific, mysterious locations all over India. And if he can find all 9 and bring them together, he can unleash a demonic force that could just wipe out our current age of humanity and set him up as a dark god. Now, what's so cool about this is how it grounds this huge, mystical quest in our reality. This isn't some hunt in another dimension. It's a physical journey across India. Nagendra has a map, he's got a plan, and the clock is seriously ticking. And he's on a cosmic deadline. He has exactly 9 months, marked by 9 crescent moons, to track down all 9 of these words. And as you can see, he is not wasting any time. He's already moving from the holy waters of Mansarovar to the eerie Rupkund, and even to the Taj Mahal. The race is on. But, Nagendra isn't just running around unopposed. Standing in his way are the Guardians, and they operate from a pretty legendary hidden base, the mythical Mount Kailash. And this isn't just some fortress carved into a mountain. Nope. Inside Kailash is a secret city called Ganganj, a place that exists kind of outside of normal space and time. It's a sanctuary where creatures we thought were extinct for centuries, like dodos, are just living there, while the immortal guardians get ready for the fight of their lives. And who are these guardians? We are talking about the heavy hitters of Hindu mythology. You've got Ashwathama, the cursed warrior and genius strategist. You've got Parshurama, the axe-wielding warrior. And you have Vedvyasa, the sage who basically wrote down the story of the universe. This is the team defending humanity. So this ancient war between gods and legends, that's already a big deal. But then things get really complicated because 2 modern-day humans get dragged into the middle of it all, and they end up becoming the most important pieces on the entire board. And this is where myth and modern science just smash right into each other. On one hand, you have Om Shastri, a guy who seems totally normal, but has the secret to ultimate immortality literally flowing through his veins. And on the other, you have Dr. Tej Batra, a man of science who finds Om's blood and doesn't see mythology. He sees a Nobel Prize, a medical miracle. So what is the big deal with his blood? Well, for starters, it has these unique black blood cells. It gives him total immunity to every disease we know of. It can literally stop and reverse aging. It can even bring people back from the dead. This isn't just a cure for something, it's the biological blueprint for becoming a god, and that is why Nagendra needs him, no matter the cost. So, with the stakes this ridiculously high, you know a collision is coming. The hunt is officially on, and the first clashes, well, they are absolutely catastrophic. From their sanctuary in Kailash, the Guardians make their move. Parashurama sends his elite warriors, powerful beings like Rishkapi and the mystic Milarepa, to guard the spots where the hidden words are. They are in a desperate race to stop Nagendra before he can claim another soul. But Nagendra is just always one step ahead. At Mansarovar, he doesn't just steal the first word, he boils the entire sacred lake dry. At Rupkund, the powerful warrior Vrishkapi is completely overwhelmed and defeated. And then, and this is the most shocking part, he captures the immortal Milarepa at the Taj Mahal and sacrifices him in a dark ritual that corrupts the entire monument, turning its famous white marble to a horrifying, permanent black. With every soul he captures, Nagendra's power just grows and grows. The Guardians are taking massive losses, and the whole balance of this ancient war is tipping hard in favor of darkness. They're not on the offense anymore. They are being hunted. Which brings us right to the cliffhanger. The clock is ticking down, Nagendra's on his insane power trip, and the good guys are on their back foot. So you have to wonder, what happens when this ancient prophecy, a ruthless immortal, and the key to eternal life all collide? Can a handful of legends, no matter how powerful, actually save the world?